I think that the development of contemporary art in China has not been hindered in any sense. I think that it's actually, it's a bit like this, the sand in the oyster which creates the pearl. And I think that's something which is rather exciting. And also I think, every market is unique. We're talking about China, but if you look at the way contemporary art develops in other markets too, I think that everyone has a different approach, there's a different way of doing it. So, what happens in China, what happens in China. What happens in other countries is what happens in other countries.
I have to admit that I'm kind of surprised to hear what you're saying, and both of you are nodding along, that the development of contemporary art in China is unhindered, in your words, because there is the perception and the reality that it is a very politically challenging environment in China. So is the government really supportive for not hindering but actively supporting contemporary art and its development in the country?
It depends to some extent. Depend on some situations. Just we said for kind of very sensitive artworks or art, for example, performance. You cannot show that, especially for the body performance. You cannot show that in national museums, even in our museums, where our museum is so academically. Because in most cases, people understand the artist is a kind of person very special. It seems that they have a kind of this privilege they can make, but it's still in people's daily life. They have a kind of bottom line. For example, in our daily life, you have some very topic you never touch. So besides that, except that, you can do anything.